Hi guys, uh, nice to see you again. This morning I'm gonna talk about this Boss GT10 effects processor. Um, it's a bit worn out because I've been gigging with it so much. It has basically all that I want, all that I need out of a processor in one spot. I Some people they'll pair it with a Crybaby wah pedal, but even that have tweaked some of my sounds to compensate for that. Should you buy a GT10? If you're a beginner and you're just starting or you're just learning to play the guitar, well, I've made videos on these specific guitars. I would say start simple. When I was just starting out, I started with a Zoom. I don't remember the series. It was just a simple effect processor, which it taught me the basics of how a processor works. Because if you don't know the basics, you may get confused when you're introduced to the more complicated stuff. And this particular brand, the Boss GT10, this particular series is known for its complexity. I would suggest that you start simple and gradually grow. I bought it with this AC DC adapter. Eventually the wire broke and I had to go inside and I had to reattach it, so that's why the duct tape is on it, but it's good otherwise. And along with this I use the Joyo. Let me turn that around. Yeah, Joyo. If it's Spanish, it would be probably Oyo. It's a wireless system. They are great. They're awesome. I should do a separate video on this to tell you what it's like. So I just might look out for that one. A lot of people are going for the newer models of the GT series, and I realize why. Because in order for you to get a good sound on this, you have to tweak away. On the newer models, I realized that most of those sounds come already tweaked to acceptable level, so you don't really have to go and do all of that. But I love to stay old school. I guess that's just me, and I love the sound, I love the feel, and I basically love the look of the GT10. In another video I will demonstrate some sounds and some of the functions, but this is just my introductory video to this pedal. So tell me what you would like to see me do with this in the comments, and let's just explore together. All right, guys. All right, so you just have a great day. All right, take care.